Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the stream. I'm the Count of Monte Fisto, and today we're going to be streaming some Phoenix Rice. Phoenix Rice! That's right, we're going to be eating some rice, and it's going to be very fiery and remind you of chicken. That's right. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. This is going to be the trilogy on Steam. I have played this game before. Not this right here, but I've played it on 3DS probably about 10 years ago. That sounds about right. So, let's listen to that dank-ass J-pop from early 2000s. Beautiful. And let's get rid of this thumbnail, which I labored so hard on. Yeah, to get ready for that, for my lawyering, I did watch probably like, I don't know, at least like 20 hours worth of the ZimZam trial, and it was very, very fascinating, I gotta say. Holy shit, it makes you realize just how misled we were by the media, because oh my god, that case was an open and shut case. Anyway, let's dive in some Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That is a hard thing for me to say this early in the morning. Hopefully everything is looking good. So we have, you know, it's a trilogy, so 3 games. I've played the first one, once again, 10 years ago, 3DS. It's been a while, I can't really remember that much except for the intro. I can remember the characters, I can remember the intro mission, I believe. And then you have Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but let's dive right in. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Play the first Turnabout? I mean, I guess. What's my other option? Just to not play? Oh my goodness. Oh, nice, I got an achievement. Alright, you don't see the achievement though. Damn. That bitch dead as fuck. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. A little bit spoilery to tell me who did it. I mean, I know Phoenix Wright doesn't know that, but I mean, we know it now. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. I added county there. Court lobby, kind of blended together. County. Defendant lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. Can you imagine that's your boss? Dude, I'd get fired immediately, I swear. Whew, I'm glad I made it this time. On time. See, I can't even read. You know, I know it's after work, but I'm not staring at the words right now. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial. Oh my god, let me drink some water. Dude, so this is me at the end of a work day, and I'm trying to stay up because tomorrow morning I have to drive to the dentist after work, right? So I need to have my sleep schedule pushed back like at least an hour or 2. Which kind of sucks. So I figured I might as well stream. I mean, I'm supposed to stream at this time. My sleep schedule has just been a little bit on the early side recently. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? Oh god, that flash. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Ooh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Well, that would be the KKK, according to the Ramones. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name's Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. I hope that beeping isn't annoying you guys. It's kind of annoying me, but it's louder for me than it is for the stream. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. I'm not laughing at that shitty joke. I'm laughing at how fucking obnoxious that beeping is. Oh my god. Why would they do this? In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Alright, typical Japanese shit. I guess they sent this shit over to like Malaysia or some shit to do the animation. It's very Squaresoft in terms of it's HD, but it's very cheap looking. You know what I mean? The Japanese love to cut corners. It's sad. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem, Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, then? Fuck. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Aw, man, I don't want to choose the funny response necessarily. Not yet, anyway. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. It's... wait, No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. The victim is Ma Bona from Staring at Yo Titties, girl. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check any time, okay? Remember, check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Attorney's badge. Do they have badges for attorneys in Japan? Weird. No one will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death 7/31, 1931. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Smoking them blunts. Who got the blunts? We got the blunts. Mr. Wright, who is the victims in this case? Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. Shit. Maya Fay, chief attorney at Fay & Co. My boss and very good defense attorney. Larry Butts to defend the case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Wow, I can't read. I swear to God, I can't read. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the record frequently. That's another thing about Japanese games, real quick, just let me rant. Whenever the Japanese release a game to PC, you would think that it would be cool with, like, a PlayStation controller. But I feel like in the Japanese minds, they're like, oh, you can only have it with Windows controller. That would mean the Xbox. So they like make everything Xbox only. I have an Xbox controller, but still, fucking weird. Just something I've noticed. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any of the information that might help your case. Well, you shouldn't be standing there with such a low-cut dress if you want me to pay attention. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. He might get a boner too. This could be bad. Ahem, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anton. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Wow. He was... Ah, shit, I can't say that word on Twitch. No! He was, being very, very thirsty for a slut. There we are. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Wow. Wow, Larry. Larry, I'll change my verdict to guilty for you, buddy. Dude, we can clearly see that kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of ruining his ruining his mouth. What the fuck? Sucking all them dicks, running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Irrelevant. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. What's up, Dirtle? How you doing today? Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Just woke up, you? I just finished work, Dirtle. I'm trying to stay up a little bit longer because I have a dentist appointment in the morning, tomorrow morning. So I need to fuck with my sleep schedule so that way I'm awake tomorrow at the same time as right now. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to anyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh, God. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh, hello, dog. What do you want? What do you want? Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment and then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? What the fuck are you talking about? Some freaky deaky Japanese shit? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Wasn't the murder at like 6 to 7? Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. This is the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? It's like Into the Fire and Flames starting off in the background. Wow, you exposed the lies in the testimony and the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? God, I just want to play bongos on her titties. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. It's the same. Nice, Dirtle. No, it's hard not to. I mean, the Japanese sure have a way of animating the bitches. First, find contradictions between the court record and the Japanese, and the witness testimony. The Japanese's testimony. Mia, that boy is Indian. Then once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub. Do you see them dance? Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Alright, let's do this shit. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Objection! I have an attorney's badge. No, I can't. You can't fuck up too much. She's gonna rub them titties in the witness's face. Yeah, there's nothing here. I thought she must be in a hurry because he left the door up, a woman behind him. Yeah, I mean, shit. Thinking it's strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Yeah, so wait, 4 to 5. From noon to 6. Wait a minute, 4 to 5, noon to 6. Fuck. Wait, Brain is working. 4 to 5. Noon to 6. Fuck. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wait a minute. Aha! Wait, yes? Ah, wait. Yeah. Fuck you. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? No, yes. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? I heard that well. I let good story you did. It's a really hard question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying time. It was probably coming from the TV. Wow, I'm a fucking retard, man. Oh, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. The name of the tribunal of Vishnu. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours. I guess the victim has been watching a videotape program. Oh, Dirtle. Also, by the way, dude, I am now a Twitch affiliate. So I now have all sorts of cool perks and shit. Which is very exciting. It took a fucking while. But I got there. So... Object to this, motherfucker. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. No, you will. Fuck, man. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather, distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Didn't hear it time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon killer used. So how do you press? The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I said. Did you just doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something fishy here. Oh, well then, shit. Oh wait, no. Oh, what the fuck? No, fuck off. Motherfucker, this ain't a clock. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? With your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sewit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Yeah, I remember this not making sense, the statue. It's so, like, out there. Nothing like this would ever exist in reality. As it doesn't just look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, I'm standing right next to a gaping hole, dude. Right next to Mia. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there, buddy. I bet you can't. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ordered in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Ugh. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock? That day I never look. I saw. Ew, it's fucking disgusting. Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I bet you drink milk, you queer. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and she burn. Give him the death penalty. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Wait, was he asking me? I zoned out for a second. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sewit heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. What the fuck was that bar at the top right? You see that shit? Looked like a battery bar or something. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. That's a sharp beepy beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard of the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It was 2 parts down. I guess it's like how close I am to the end of the case. I don't fucking know. That's just a weird status bar. It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sewit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sewit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he thinking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems like you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yeah, Your Honor. That means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sewit. I come all the way down here to justify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Your lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, really? Did I lose? Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can still win. You can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. At Taco Bell. Don't you stop doubting the facts. This dream has been brought to you by... Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Mr. Wright? Can you think of the reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, dumb word. Let me see, pull this off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Aha! Suck a dick! The victim has just returned home from abroad the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Well, do we really all know that? When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home like an idiot. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He's gonna like have a heart holy shit, he really is gonna have a heart attack. Fuck. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty, because in this game, a jury doesn't exist. Just the way God intended. And with that, this court is adjourned. Nice. Alright, let me take a chug of water here. Ah, God, that's some goddamn good water. It turns out that Frank Sowit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowit let himself in to do his dirty work. How the fuck did Larry get in? While he was... How the fuck did Larry get in? Like, just some breaking and entering, you know? Just like the girl he's stalking, you know, and lusting after. Just, you know, yeah, I stole a key once. While he was searching for her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ugh. Still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. It's like the end of Evangelion. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Oh my God. Man, I think everyone should see Evangelion. And yeah, the booba most certainly is right there in front of us. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. I mean, that's some insane cleavage on that dress. That's like a fucking bodice. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy, and so am I. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Oh my God. How the fuck should you not get told off in court for that? Well, it's Japanese court. It's a nation full of degenerates. So it's pretty normal. Par for the course. Good, wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a she was a slut. Never mind. I want to visit Japan. Japan's fun. If you ever go to Japan, just make sure to have a fuck ton of money, Dirtle, because that place is balls expensive. Holy shit. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey, here, take this. It's a present. Can't be bad as California. I guess so. I guess you got a point there, Dirtle. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? It's a stone, Larry Butts. You didn't make it. Vegas is cheaper than California? I believe it. Doesn't California have like a shit ton of Japanese people though? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Yeah, eye-opening time, boy. Don't that make you just want to cry? A fair amount of Chinese and Japanese people. Yeah, on the East Coast you just see Chinese, Korean, some Vietnamese. You really don't see a lot of Japanese people over here. Are you so sure? Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? I got my boner right now. Oh yeah, right? What the heck is she talking about? My attorney's badge! Take that, I just like throw it at him. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, do you really need to explain to a lawyer after their first case that evidence is kind of important? I feel like that's something they should learn like day one. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too, and titties. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in the heart of the cards, right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Some whipped cream dinner off you? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Alright, so that was all of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Thanks guys for dropping in. It's another episode. It's episodic. It's very Japanesey, if you can't fucking tell. So now we have the Turnabout sisters. Really? Is it saving it now? What if there's like a way to save mid? I hope I can save it mid trial just in case. Or is it really like that limited save points? I kind of don't remember. Oh, well. Oh God, my ears! Oh, that's bad. It's way louder for me, guys, than it is for you. Hello, this is Maya. Oh my God, that was a fucking awful sound. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to whatever that said. Fuck. Wait, what did it say? I look at the stream. I've finally been having my something. Shit, I completely missed it. Oh well. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore. Sis, now, you don't... You know I'm only teasing. I gotta be more chill with my trigger thumb. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joints. Alright, we're gonna get really blitzed. Alright, that's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, that kills. Dude, the sound effects in this game suck. Conversations recorded September 5th, 9 a.m. Oh, Jesus Christ. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho ho, you're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Alright, so it was cancer for you too, Dirtle? The sound is like way more quiet on the stream, so I have to boost it a bit, which means it's a little bit louder for me. Oh, jeez. Oh ho, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you. I hate high-pitched sounds. Yeah, I don't know, it's like something about when Japanese companies port shit to the PC, they give it like a cheap filter. They do two things. They give it a cheap filter, and then they cut corners, and they also make the sound shittier. Always. It's always consistent. I'm afraid I must ask you for one thing. Your eternal silence! Farewell, Miss Fay! Damn. It's fucking two-handed. See, alright, this is one thing like I think is kind of shit about this game, and I hope they change it in the later missions and in the second game and the third game, is they show you who did it. And they show you with what and how. It's like if you were watching the movie Clue, but you watch the ending first. That's like, that's not the point. Fuck. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, could you imagine smelling blood from, like, one side of the office to another? That's some crazy shit. Maybe she's in her office. Do we want to examine? Examine. Smell blood, that can't be good. Interesting. Can I see anything? Oh, I know blood has a distinct smell, but I mean, like, you kinda have to be close to it, don't you? can't really smell or taste blood unless you're like balls close to it, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, shit. Move. Okay, interesting. Interesting way to do it. That smell, blood. Someone's there. Chief. So the thing I noticed that the Japanese do a lot is they make shit very, very culturally exclusively Japanese, and I don't think they even bat an eye at it. I don't think they realize like, hey, this shit is kind of weird to everyone else wearing like giant beads and shit. My old coworker could tell when a woman was on her period as soon as she walked into the store. Jesus. That bitch had a hell of a fucking nose on her, or dude. The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Oh. Honk honk. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Well, Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck hard with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya? Didn't Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Anything else? I mean, I guess not. They said it was all, so I'm thinking that's... Wait, what's Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Ah, there's a little check mark. Oh, that's brilliant. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became a murder weapon again. Some glass shards are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a good nightstand. Glass stand. I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. Alright, I guess that's it. Give me the picture. Nope. Alright. So slide. No. Ah, cool. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filled her case records and recent rulings. How could she die instantly when she propped up? Yeah, that, and how could she have died instantly when she's like writing shit in blood with her finger? Oh god, yeah, this, sometimes like I think of shit to mention on stream and I'm like, you know, it's kind of a bummer to mention on stream, but it's like in my head, so now the fucked upness has to be spread to you, the people. But I was watching the, like a talk, or like an analysis, I guess analysis is the better word, on this, there's like this couple with a pet chimpanzee. I guess it was like back in like 2010, 2011, 2012, something like that. There was this couple with a pet chimpanzee. I guess they were rich. And they like trained it and treated this monkey like a kid. And then the husband died. And then it was just the woman trying to raise this chimpanzee who was rich. So I guess they were just like fucking weird. But like, she was giving this chimpanzee like Xanax and shit. All sorts of these like anti-anxiety medications. And then there's like a friend that came over and like either was giving the monkey a Tickle Me Elmo doll or held the monkey's Tickle Me Elmo dog, and the fucking monkey just went apeshit, jumped onto this chick's friend and like legit ripped her face off. Oh my god, like there's like the fucking 911 call of her calling up and be like, police, yo, kill this fucking monkey, please, it's my chimp, but like kill it. And it's like, oh man, it was insane. But like, don't have a chimp as a fucking pet. It's a goddamn chimpanzee. They're crazy. I mean, I know like that advice applies to 0.00001% of the population, because most people it's so common sense. But oh my god, it just drives me crazy that this crazy shit goes on in the world. Oh my god. But yeah, it was horrible. That was like some shit I watched right before going to sleep too, so it like fucked up my sleep a little bit. This is where she filled her case records and recent rulings. Shit. So anyway, that was a tangent. Just something on my mind. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh, like, this is ridiculous. I mean, come the fuck on. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Alright, well, shit, let's look at it. The phone, better not use it. Got it. Anything else? Anything else? Faneco ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's alternate handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Alright, anything else, computer? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. That's one thing I really wish I had room for, and maybe one day I will, but like old PCs. I watch a lot of LGR on YouTube, and I envy his, like, he has every single old PC up and running, games on every single one, different operating system on every one. Oh, it's just cool. It's fucking cool. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia's was writing this girl's name. God, I wish I could speak. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sister write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee. It's fucking Patrick Star outside. Wee. SpongeBob. The maniac's in the mailbox. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Ugh. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her. Oh, shit. The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Give him like a 1920s fucking voice. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for the visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Well, it's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight and not give it to her gay. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, thought I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Oh yeah, look at them eyes. Heard what about me? Heard about that dig? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. He's not just a grape smuggler, he's a plum smuggler. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while since I flicked the beam that hard. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What a bitch. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Let's see. Examine what? Examine the room? Alright. A surveillance camera? Smile for the camera. Yes, Snake, it's a surveillance camera. Fuck. This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Alright, let's okay. Can I talk about anything else, man? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes to wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yeah, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Well, first tell me about spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Alright, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me? Fuck you! You gotta have to do it. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What, tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick up an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Tell me about the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, no, it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning, she wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the finger clock Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright. And real quick, let me just ask about this shit. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it, too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... that detective thinks I did it. So why was there papers in it? I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Alright. Let's move. Grossberg. Nice name, bro. Do you like my Indiana Jones poster on my wall? I put it in a frame so it looks more professional. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Big boss, yeah. She couldn't say when she'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Is that like whiskey? What the fuck is that? Some whiskey and cigars. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got some money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, what the fuck that means? It's probably the most rare plant of all time. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Well, who doesn't have a bookshelf full of books they haven't read? I mean, fuck. I read a lot, but I have a shit ton of books I haven't fucking touched. There's how much I think I can read and how much I realistically can read. It's like same thing with video games, huh? A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. And I guess that's, we'll just fuck ourselves, huh? Is that really it? Thing in the fucking book? Alright, what are my options now? I guess go back and tell her that he's not in. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What the fuck? I couldn't find her. Alright, well maybe present her some other shit. Here's my attorney's badge. I'm an attorney. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Some broken glass? This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Thought I'd never heard of a glass nightstand. Though I'd never heard of a glass night... Fuck me. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. A detective took it when they brought me in. So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. Alright, well, shit. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I didn't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on the mountain. I've been to the top of the mountain, and I'm going back. So who was this man who ruined your mother? Hell of a way to say rape and murder, I'm assuming. About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. You thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out all about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the entire nation. I see. Wait. White people, motherfucker. That was his name. My sister told me. White? Alright, well, why wasn't this an option before? Alright, well... okay, go back here. Motherfucker, dude. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait. Oh, wait, I had to give him a 1920s detective voice. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess it's got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Yeah, about Miss Faye. Did you have an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Single blunt trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, let's present this shit. I was wondering, Oh shit, I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that, I have that. Do you think you give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him gay or tell him straight? What do I choose? I'll tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like your boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh yeah, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning to talk to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her... So I had to keep straight. May, Mia, and Maya. Well, fuck. So you've sent her home already, then? Ah, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now! She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Let's see. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is this time? A clock made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. That's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Okay, straightforward shit. Do I really need to? No, I can just like piece the fuck out, right? Yeah, Gatewater. Let's go for it. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh god. Oh woo! Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. It's a trap. Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Alright, let's see what the fuck this is. Oh, well, that's a screwdriver that's fucking with the phone. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Explode in her pants. A total trap. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Alright, do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. Alright, you know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see? Oh shit, I did the wrong fucking voice. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blush this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses in the room. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Alright. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I wonder what's inside. Maybe later. Alright. Anything else? Bed? A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching there. Alright. Time to piece the fuck out. Maybe Grossberg's back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so, you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You come to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. What do you mean, boy? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? No, anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine, I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How'd you know Miss Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of a straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Alright, let's, I don't think I could. Hey, this shit would really matter, showing him. Just wouldn't make sense. So we're gonna go back to the detention center. Tell her that she's a little bit fucked. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Nope. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... someone else is a culprit. I can't abandon you. There's the white knight reply, the retarded reply, and then the reply. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Mayo was a killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy, and it ain't just her pussy. That witness's strange behavior, that was all an act. And the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya, well, fuck ever. But more than all that, she has no one else to help her. Nothing is more sad, more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one at their side. So it really is just the plot of Batman. With like, what? Commissioner Gordon. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside of that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Wait, present. Yes. Yes. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Aw. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Aw, that's sad. Alright. I guess we're good? Where do I go? Back to the office? Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Aw, what's up, Dova? How you doing today? And no, Maya's cute. Her older sister was very hot. Thanks for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. What am I doing here? Looking at this phone? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Tired? Ah, me too, man. This is after work for me, so I'm probably gonna go down in maybe an hour. I need to stay up a little bit longer, though. I have a dental appointment in the morning. So, tomorrow morning. So I have to stay up extra so that way my sleep schedule corresponds to it a little bit. Shit, I guess I have to water the plant now. Leaving me with more shit to do. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Anything else here? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Is that like it? Are we good? Where the fuck am I going? And why am I doing it? Where do I go? What do I do? Son of a bitch, dude. we've talked about everything. Let me show you my badge. Oh my god. You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yeah, I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Yeah, we talked about this already. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, maybe I'm going... Oh, maybe to look at the, screwdriver. Okay, that makes sense. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Dova asks, can you get fingerprints off the glass? That would be cool. That seems like some shit that would happen in 999. Have you ever heard of that game? I actually strongly recommend it. In fact, let me just write it down. Fuck, they gave it a different name when they gave it a PC release. What was it? It's called like something Escape. Zero Escape. Zero Escape. I think the original title was 999, then they called it Zero Escape, but that is a really cool visual novel detective story that's kind of like Saw. It's kind of like the movie Saw, but it's like it's good. It's really good. There's like 8 different endings, and it encourages you to replay through the game repeatedly, which sounds like a chore, but your curiosity is so piqued. But yeah, in this game it's more simplistic. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a little bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Wait, White? No, wait, we heard of the name White. That was the guy that ruined Maya's parents, so it's... They wanted Maya dead. They want Mia dead. Because it's the same people that screwed over her mom? Maybe something like that. Some tie to that. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Why have I heard of that? Where have I heard of that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's just grab that screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still here? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Dova says, so give me the information or no harm. Give the information or no harm. Is it a KBG hotel room? With a fucking wiretap? Are wiretaps even look like that anymore? I feel like nowadays it's just like a tiny little thing you just touch. Like a micro dot or some shit. So this could be a good jumping off point, but I think we're gonna go for one more because I need to stay up. Which is unfortunate. Because I'm really fucking tired. But I need to stay up. September 7th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court. Courtroom. Ah, there's our boy, Miles Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Maffei, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's... Shit, what voice did I do? My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides out the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. I don't know what voice I know the voice, but I lost it. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of this office to explain. There we are. I think that's what it was. The body was found by this window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood from being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. The murder scene of Fate & Co. offices. Let me look at that and see why that's good. Actually, I can just do that right now, huh? So why is this important? Because the girl only had a limited range of view, I would have to imagine. Also, the fact that that nightstand fell over would means that the struggle was by the books, which means someone looting through shit, I guess. That would be my guess. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had odd evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed the scene. There were 2 people there already. Oh, wait, shit. when was the phone call? Do we know when the phone call was? Time of death, 9 p.m. Oh, that's a.m. Wait. So 9 p.m. Alright, so we just have the one time, 9 p.m. That's all we got to work with. Fuck. That kinda sucks. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maffei, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maffei. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maffei at the very moment of the murder. Well, if she hunched down, she wouldn't have seen her head, right? Very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Oh, wait, shit. Let's go back and press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. two people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wait. There's a phone call. Came in. I rushed the scene. Two people already there. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should make my points impressed with a little more care. Ah, wait, there, right there. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard it correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. At securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, it was instantaneous death, so it couldn't have happened that way. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, I don't know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, we're gonna go right to the time. Alright. Death was instantaneous. Fuck are you? Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyery tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. You're right, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Was it the day of the murder? No, it was the day after the murder, right? Yeah. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That's all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? Isn't that illegal? What, for 2 autopsies? Isn't what illegal? I mean, I'm sure it's illegal, but also bizarre legal systems as well. But then again, this game doesn't have juries and shit, so it's a little bit unrealistic. Let's see. You're a sham, Edgeworth. I'm a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts your evidence. Oh, withholding evidence? Yeah, withholding evidence is definitely. It's definitely illegal. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yeah. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. That the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Hello? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service, wink. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. Evidence thrown out because of violating disclosure. Now that as well. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I don't think it's a she there. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. Give her a lower voice. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with her long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mouthy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see it's remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination, you fucker? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? I just made the decision on your behalf. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Fuck yeah! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's read this. It was 9 o'clock at night. Talking about dicks and chat. I love it. It was like 9 at night. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, wait, no, not objection! This evidence... Fuck, I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. Reveals contradiction to that statement. How exactly are that evidence and statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Fuck. Mr. Wright, please think facts over before making actions. Oh, it's a life bar. Got it. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Fuck. All I wanted to do is look at my shit. That's all. Don't hit Y. Don't hit Y. Alright. So it's about the moving in the room, I'm pretty sure. One with long hair being attacked. One attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defense chair. The woman like dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. A girl caught up and she hit her. So wait, would it be this? Because I don't know. I mean, I guess you could see a dodge. Then like the running around the room and shit. Fuck it, we'll try it. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contrary. Oh god, objection overruled. Fuck. Ah, no. All right, let me press some shit first before I start fucking around her. How do you know she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. It's mean. If you really witnessed my client May Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. She's the only acolyte on planet Earth. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details that were necessarily dartling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, so I just gotta press the shit. I don't think I have anything evidence-wise. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Shit, I gotta do the voice. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, let's just press. Let's just press on the dodging. Is that right as in your right? As you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. How could you see everything? So you saw me then too? Of course, I remember that spiky hair everywhere. Anywhere. Spiky. The witness refrained from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? She picked it up from the desk. Well, she wouldn't. I mean, she kind of could have seen it. Oh, jeez. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something somehow. Wait, do I really want to present? Fuck. Jeez. Cheater with their weapon. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was done up like a bun. What happened then? Oh, God. Victim dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Then the girl in the heavy clothes ran after her. She with that weapon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the floor plan. I could either object with the clock or object with the floor plan. I did see everything. How could you see everything with... Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it. YOLO. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Fuck. Oh, God, killing me. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Yeah, I feel like it's the floor plan. Ah, fuck it. We'll just go for it. Your Honor, this contradicts... Oh, fuck you! Ah! Dude. Ah, God, we'll go with the clock. Let's do it. If we die, we die. Miss May, what you said just now is quite revealing. See, I feel like the floor plan is a better objection than this should, honestly. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. I'm objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oof, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happened? Wait, shit. Excuse me. So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices at Fainco? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fainco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard of the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung? Ah, because the clockness is out. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question ran. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. Knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that when the clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... well, it's this one. Just double check. Clock isn't talking right now. I had to take it out. Past tense. Past tense is important. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Oh god, that beeping. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh, it's not working? That's lame. I had to take... See, that's offensive to handicapped people! Yeah, I was thinking today, like, all the different ways you could get shit canned on Twitch. But, like, you could call something stupid, you know what I mean? But there is, in fact, people who have low IQs. That the word stupid does apply, so if you call something stupid, like, oh, this game's stupid, wouldn't it be offensive to them? Any offensive term is offensive to someone. Because you're using it to show offense. Exactly, that's retarded. Exactly. Because you're deriding something using a derogative term, which usually has some sort of ties to something else. Oh my god, I just hate Twitch mods. I get like paranoid about this kind of shit when I stream. I'm like, I just think of like, how many ways can I get banned? And the answer is many ways. Anyway, I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh no! Oh god, that's a fucking bad sound. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that Clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Fuck, that's a bad sound, man. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. What was that noise? Oh, that noise was the beeping of the cell phone in-game. I don't know what kind of fucked up sound mixing they did, but yo, that's a god-awful sound, and Capcom should have left that shit the fuck out of their game. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defendant have any objections? The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Wouldn't it be this thing? It's made by Gary Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh. Nice titties. For a dude. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... I don't think she held it. I think she probably heard about it. Well, she might have held it when she was in, right? Like when she was fucking with the, she had the screwdriver, she put it in the wiretap, which means she was in the office, which means she could have held it. I don't know that for sure, though. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approaches with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Rod, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Oh wait, no, not that. Order, Miss Wright. What is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Millie Fay. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I should have said this, heard it. Fuck. What's that supposed to mean? It was you just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh? Of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May? Perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, that was the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice. Son of a bitch. I thought maybe she would have picked it up when she put in, like, I know she put in the tap. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Teehee, didn't that murder take place at 9 at night? That's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. Didn't get so well, but if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were taping the victim, Miss May Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that a witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? I mean, it is stolen evidence, to be fair. I feel like Phoenix Wright would be in a little bit of contempt, or if not, like, you know, full-on crime accusations. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on their phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone was the weapon was a clock is, well, the phone itself. But we'll double check. Yeah, it would be that. It would definitely be that. Okay, go for it. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Ah, oh, goddamn. Oh, we're gonna hear that beepy beep again. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Mia, what's up? You haven't called for a while. I'm not gonna read this again. You know what they say. It's time. It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue. The thinker. Oh wait, no, this is new. Shit, I skipped through it. Assuming we're gonna listen to the same thing again. All right, they're just talking about the thinker. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at that witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Lasagna. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. Oh god, I can't even read it fast enough. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now time to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't it a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on. Think of something. Let's call the bellboy as a witness. I mean, shit. We know that she put a wiretap in. We don't really know why. Let's bring in the bellboy. Fuck it. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I will consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. That is my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, Queer. We got this. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. fell right into my trap. He pulls out like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Monte. The death was... Shit, we don't even know anymore. It's been overwritten. Oh, give me, guys. Holy shit. Dying over here. Dying over here. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. As if I can't prove Miss May wasn't involved with the murder now, May will be finished. Yeah, it's something to do with the time. I'm the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel. I've been here for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And Point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought on to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just press it once more just in case. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely a 9, sir. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent I be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Yeah, alright, let's go for it. Hopefully we don't fuck up. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Oh shit, I just lose. Fortunately, I had to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Wow, really? Jesus Christ, that sucks. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution's claim. This court finds the defendant, Miss Mayfair, guilty. Fuck. Damn. It's very peculiar. Exactly. I feel like it's maybe the previous block of text. I feel like, it brought it at that time. You know what I mean? It's like that's what I would have needed to press with the autopsy report, but it was probably the one right before it. But that's what it had to have been. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Alright, goodbye, Maya. Damn, that sucks. Shit. Should we cut it here? I mean, I've successfully lasted until noon, which is my main goal for staying up this late. And we are about 2 hours and 20 minutes in to a recording and stream. And yeah, this way we can like mix it up next time. So that way we don't see the same thing twice in one stream, you know? So this is Ace Attorney Trilogy. Solid game from Capcom. I still think it's some stupid bullshit associated to it. But next time we fuck with this, we'll get it right, because we know exactly where the pitfalls are. I may forget evidence. That's a good point. Alright, I'll try to speedrun it. I'll try to speedrun this shit. Ah, God. I wish this game had more save spots. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, we'll just dive right in. The music's also not bad. It reminds me of like an 80s horror movie. Like a sci-fi horror movie, you know? Like maybe a slightly low budget one. This is quite a fucking penalty for failing, if I'm being honest. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed the scene. There are two people there already to defend Miss Faye and the lawyer. Hold on just 1 second, yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you had arrested her because you had hard evidence. Yeah. Oh god, my ears. Alright. Yeah, really, like, hefty penalty, man. Let's see. I found a memo next to the bodies. There we are. Alright, continuing on. So that's gumshoe shit down. God, it's a lot too, man. I feel like there should just be more checkpoints in general. I know it would make the game easier, but like, oh, this is brutal. Let's see. Day after the murder. Got a detailed autopsy report, motherfucker. You're a sham, Edgeworth. You're a piece of shit. Oh god. It's fucking music. If I hit options. Okay, you can save or load a game, but I wonder if it brings you right back to where it was. Just out of curiosity. Like, I wonder how much they optimized it. Because I'm sure, I think the original game was for the Game Boy Advance, wasn't it? Or was it initially for the DS? I think they released the games later on for the DS, but I think originally it might have been a Game Boy Advance game. Which is pretty impressive, honestly. Let's see. So 9 o'clock at night. Window, woman with long hair being attacked. I may be willing to bet that. Well, would she have seen nothing? I mean, I think now I know that she saw nothing, but let's say she's just lying. How would we know that she saw nothing at this point? We would. See everything. Victim woman dodged first attack, ran out to the right. Hippie close ran after. Alright, now talk to her about the clock. Clock? No, but I have a feeling I wanted something. Yeah, I feel like when I played this game initially on the DS, this part fucked me up then as well, this initial mission. She couldn't have heard it. Yeah. Alright, well that's up to this point with just a perfect run. At least to my knowledge, perfect run. Wait, it couldn't have rung. Fuck. Because it's empty. Yeah. Alright, so proof that the clockwork was removed, which would be, you're right. Yeah. We're gonna hear another beep. I really hope we don't. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus Christ. A perfect game, this is not. I'm trying not to let the salt course through my veins. No, I will be doing a full playthrough of this game. I do enjoy this game. Yes. Witness that she has not seen the clock before. Nice. Because she had heard about it. Had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that that was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that already. Take another listen to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. They do mention the thinker, but how would the witness know of this conversation? Do you have proof that she knew of the conversation? Have a look at this. Oh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew this thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor! Look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? Let's see. Why the wiretap? So, I don't know, should I keep asking her about shit? While the court does not condone the defense's tone of violence, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation to the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? Let's see her pull that off. So, lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who saw that, and of course I can and I will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I assure you. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock that night, right? That was when I was getting room service from the bellboy. Oh, yeah, we read the shit. Okay. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quickly, the ice melts and you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, May Fay, commit murder. No, they're just gonna let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. And I feel like I needed to call the bellboy as a witness, but that didn't really end too well for me, huh? Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. I think this can't be the end by amount of evidence. And I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means May is guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Defense would like to call the bellboy after all. So I was right with the bellboy. I just didn't know what the fuck to do with the bellboy. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default your client, Miss May Fay, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me back in the corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to stand. To the stand. That's how English works. believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Alright, so this is a slightly better route I took, I guess. I don't have to make a fucking life or death bet with Miles Edgeworth. We still have this bullshit testimony. We'll just press on every single thing. Alright, so first, bellboy, business for 4 generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required me, sir. Check in the guests, check out the guests, clean the rooms, make the beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you'll refrain from asking frivolous questions. Alright, so we, it's not the first two. It's definitely not the first two. See, this is what I asked the thing, precisely 9. The point isn't when she asked to have it delivered. The point should be when it was delivered, which is what I did last time and I got game over. Fuck. Oh, God. You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? Embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. No good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Finally. You understand? This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Wait, really? Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it. Now's my last chance. What do I ask him about? The room service. Tell me again about, room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did he say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was that was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Barster? What the fuck? He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked about it, sir. Ugh. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked in a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that the man in the room... That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, he is as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself was and has an alibi at the time of the murder. See, that's how I know I'm fucking dying over here. I can't read. I can't speak anymore. Let me take some water. Fucking hell, man. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Thirsty Fisto. Fisto is always thirsty. Especially when looking at all of the titties in this game. Upstart amateur, these accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of May Fay. Court is now adjourned. Alright, do I get like a checkpoint and a good save? September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Did I win? I won the first half. I think this is a two-parter, Dova. Which I kind of appreciate that they make two-parters because the checkpoints are far and few in this one. That face of his, with all his eyes wide and trembling lips, I sent shivers up my spine. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyways, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and then struck. I don't know how much good this one will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued! Alright, there we are. Saving the content, saving the progress. Oh man, that was a lot. Yeah, I kind of only intended to do maybe 2 hours, 2 hours 10. Did an extra 20 minutes because that fucking game over. So with that, we are going to, oh god, well, hello. We're gonna cut it there. We saved. We will do part 2 of mission 2 of game number 1 next time. How do I fucking get out of here? Anyway, yeah, good stream. I'm kind of glad that I'm doing shit other than Morrowind. Not that I don't love Morrowind, but I can't exclusively stream Morrowind. As much as I love that game is really, really, really good. But I need to finish up Mario Galaxy 2. I need to finish up Kirby Superstar. I need to start and do this game. And there's a whole bunch of one-off streams I have planned that just are on the back burner because Morrowind that's a damn good game. That game is just soul absorbing. Really good, 10 out of 10. Anyway, thanks again everyone for dropping in this time for real. I'm gonna peace out and go to sleep. I never played Morrowind. If you want to check it out, I do have like, I mean, you know, you can just jump around if you really want. But my YouTube link below has all of my re-uploads of streams, and you can jump around that. It's very cool. It's actually shockingly advanced for a 2002 game, let alone like a first person. I think graphically, I think it actually aged better than Oblivion, honestly, because Oblivion had all that bloom and alien faces and really, really smooth surfaces. Morrowind has some nice chunkiness to it and some really good lighting. Yeah, I really enjoy it. That's as old as you. Oh, fuck, man. Really? Oh, man. You a young one, dude. Holy shit. Jesus. That fucking hurts my brain to think about. Shit. Alright. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day, and I will be back probably tonight, because tomorrow morning, once again, I'm going to be at the dentist, so I can't stream this time tomorrow, but I will be trying to stream around like 9:30, 10-ish tonight, so we'll try. Alright guys, well, peace out, and see you again.